Hello, lovelies. We are back for another House of the Dragon episode, and I heard that all of the Rhaenyra's character got changed because it's a huge time jump, and I'm sure a bunch of other characters got switched out because of this age jump. But I don't know. I feel like they could have kept the original actress. I don't see why they couldn't just age her up a little bit. I mean, there's so much money going into these episodes, you gotta just change up the makeup. But whatever. I guess we're getting a huge time jump. Which, again, I don't know how I feel about that, because I feel like stuff had to happen in between these years that could have been really fun to watch that we're not gonna get, because, again, we jumped. But I don't know, maybe they'll change my mind, because I want them to. I do love the show. But I want this to be like, okay, yeah, you didn't miss anything. We're just getting right back into it. But I don't know. I feel like so much is gonna have happened, and whatever. Let's just go straight into it. House of the Dragon, episode 6.
Princess, the Queen has requested that the child be brought to her immediately.
Why?
Oh shit.
I'll take you myself. You should remain.
Wow, and they don't have like
I
wheelchairs.
should. Help me dress.
Oh, baby sleep Pusha.
Ooh.
You know this woman's a G just by the fact that she got up after childbirth and was like, I'ma walk there. I hope somebody carries her. She should not be walking.
Rhaenyra, you should be resting after your labours.
I have no doubt that you would prefer that, Your Grace.
You must sit. Talia, fetch a cushion for the princess.
What did you
There's no
expect to
need.
happen
Nonsense.
when you decided to tell her to bring her child to you immediately?
Grace.
Okay.
What
I don't know
happy news
anything
this
yet,
morning.
but I don't like
Indeed,
Allison.
Your Grace.
Oh, he is still alive. Oh my god, his arm's gone?
Where is
What
my
happened?
grandson?
Yeah, he looks a
Fine
hot
prince.
mess.
Sturdy. You will make her fearsome knight. Yes, you will.
Does the babe have a name yet?
We haven't spoken.
Joffrey. He'll be called Joffrey.
It's an
Oh.
unusual name for Valerian.
I do believe he has his father's nose.
If only that was his actual father. Because we know that's not his father.
Mother, look. You chose an egg for the baby.
Ah.
So I'm assuming that guy's the father.
I let Luke choose. Thank you, Jess.
And every day an egg thieves the dragon pit princess, I thought it best to escort the lads.
Because they're your kids.
Laena and I thank you, Commander.
Another boy, I heard.
So they've had 3 kids now. Wow.
What a fine night you agreed to make, eh? Might I?
So Harwin wishes to be introduced to Joffrey.
Of course.
Yeah.
Joffrey, is it?
Father, please may I hold Joffrey?
No. Back to the dragon pit for you two. Or they send out a search party.
That's gotta suck though, pretending they're not your children.
You're the only one of us without a dragon,
Indeed.
and we felt badly about it. So we found one for you.
A
I
dragon.
feel like this is gonna be rude.
How?
The gods provide.
Yeah, they're assholes. They are actually assholes.
Behold, the pink dress.
They're actually assholes. Kids are the worst. Like, they're the worst.
Carefully. First flight's always rough.
I feel bad for him.
This beast goes beyond understanding.
They gave me a pig!
A what?
They said they found a dragon for me,
The last ring has no legs at all.
but it was a pig.
You will have a dragon one day.
You'll have to close an eye.
I know it.
Is she a seer of some kind? Because it made it seem like he's gonna lose an eye.
It's a wonder to me their eggs ever hatched.
Wow.
Why is that?
You know why.
I'm afraid I don't.
Don't. Viserys.
I mean, Rhaenyra's still a Targaryen.
She'll
Why
continue
wouldn't
this
their
afternoon, Eddard.
Why wouldn't their eggs hatch? She still has Targaryen blood. You don't have any Targaryen blood in your kids' eggs.
I have raised this matter before,
Whatever.
and you forbade me to speak of it, so I held my tongue. To have one child like that is a mistake. To have three is an insult. To the throne, to you, to House Velaryon, and the match you battled so hard to make for her.
The consequence
He's not gonna change his mind, bro. Like,
of an altercation like the
it's
one you
it's
took
Rhaenyra. Just let it go.
would be dire. Do not speak of this again.
Viserys, man. The respect, man. It's grown. I really, like, we've gone through some struggles together in this show, but are you kidding me? What the fuck is my guy doing?
Peg, was it your plot?
No. It was Jace. And it was the two of them.
Sure it was.
I couldn't be sure.
Emmond is your brother.
Oh, he's a twat.
We are family. You may carve him about as you wish at home, but in the world, we must defend our own.
It was funny.
Do you think Rhaenyra's sons will be your playthings forever? As things stand, Rhaenyra will ascend the throne, and Viserys Targaryen will be her heir.
So?
Oh, you are nearly a man grown. How is it that you can be so short-sighted? If Rhaenyra comes into power, your very life could be forfeit. Aemond's as well. She could move to
Wow.
cut off any challenge to her succession.
What challenge? He doesn't even
You
want
are the
it.
challenge.
No, he doesn't
You are
even
the
want
challenge,
it.
Aegon, simply by living and breathing.
Yes, he is, but at the same time, like, you don't know what the future is gonna hold until the future comes.
And what they know, what everyone in the realm knows, in their blood and in their bones, is that one day you will be our king.
She really took her father's teachings to heart, because this is like, damn.
You are considering Prince Reggio's offer.
We have a good life here. We're free to do as we please. Welcomed and feted.
And eternally guest.
Precisely. We are without responsibility, political scheming. The
So he
end
really
shifting,
just
loyalties
backed
and
off.
successions, none of ours.
They are using us.
It's refreshing, isn't it? A simple transaction. We have dragons, they have gold.
We are more than this, Daemon. We are not minstrels or mummers who play at the pleasure of an alien prince. We are the blood of old Valyria. We don't belong here.
Valyria is gone, we don't belong anywhere.
True.
I want my child to be born where I was born, on Driftmark, in my lord father's castle. I want my daughters to be raised in their homeland with their family, according to their birthright. At my end, I want to die a dragon rider's death, not that of some fat country lord.
So she wants to die on Dragonback? It's kind of badass. Okay. Alright, Laena, I see you. Still love David, I don't care.
Seems the younger boys could do better with a bit of your attention, Sir Crispin.
You question my method of instruction, sir?
Yes.
Well,
I really don't like him now.
That method be applied to all your pupils.
Very well. Viserys. You spar with Aegon. Eldest son against eldest son.
It's hardly a fair match.
I know you've never seen true battle, sir, but when steel is drawn, a fair match isn't something anyone should expect.
Wow, Kristen, you're actually a piece of shit now. Damn.
Engage.
Damn, yes.
Foul play. I'll deal with him.
He's already seeing the separation.
You! Close with him. Press him backward. Close with him. Stay on the attack. Use your feet.
Oh shit.
Don't let him get up. Stay on the attack.
Enough!
You dare put hands on me! They're gone. You forget yourself, Strong. That is the prince.
This is what you teach, Cole. Cruelty. To the weaker opponent.
Your interest in the princeling's training is quite unusual, Commander.
Wow.
Most men would only have that kind of devotion toward a cousin.
You gonna say it?
Or a brother.
You gonna say it? Or a son?
Or a son.
You're just... What? Yes! Punch his fucking face in. Yeah! Keep going, keep going, keep going. He deserves it. Yeah, keep going. Kick his ass. Kick his ass. Yes, Harwin! Kick that fucker's ass. I got really bloodthirsty there, but I'm sorry. Kristen was really pissing me off.
Are you mad?
Yeah, he's trying to go back.
Do you know what's happened? Well, you've been guzzling all the ale and flea bottom, God know what besides. Dark rumours are hunting us, Laena. They nip at our heels. Questions about our son's parentage. Vile, disgusting insinuations.
Insinuations are.
Well,
They are
you're
our
not touching
sons.
her, so like.
Yours and mine. And their true father will not abandon them now to go carousing through the narrow sea, waggling his sword and winking at his sailors.
I am a knight. And a warrior. And I have played my part here. Faithfully. For 10.
It's been 10 years? Okay. Okay, 10 years.
I am owed
You
some.
are owed nothing. For 10 years, you have indulged yourself at court, bought the finest horses, drunk the rarest of wines, fucked the lustiest boys. This was our agreement. I have not begrudged you. But
Yeah, she needs him.
you do not desert your post when the storm lashes.
The wise sailor flees the storm as it gathers.
Wow. So you're just gonna leave her in the lurch like that, bro? Come on. This is... So many characters have just become people I'm just so uninterested.
There is more than one way to bind yourself to a dragon. I was without one until I was 15 years old.
Yeah, I was gonna say she didn't look like she had a dragon.
Now I ride a Vhagar, the largest in the world. You have a harder road. Bela's dragon was born to her. But if you wish to be a rider, you must claim that right. Your father will tell you the same. Father ignores me.
Seriously?
He's doing his best.
Yeah, Daemon seems so, like, passive now, which is so strange. I'm so used to him being like this outrageous character, and now he's just kind of like relaxed. I guess is the best word to use. I don't necessarily think he's comfortable, he's just relaxed.
Laena has written, Rhaenyra has delivered another son.
Does your brother mention if this one also bears a marked but entirely coincidental resemblance to the mark of the city wall?
He seems to have left that detail out.
I miss my brother, Daemon.
Oh, I guess Daemon's avoiding
As I think, do you?
court.
I miss Westerosi strong wine. It could be depended on for a few hours of peaceful oblivion. It's amber shit they drink here.
He's definitely not necessarily unhappy, but seems unfulfilled.
You never long for home.
No,
I don't believe you.
believe what you please.
You laud the virtues of Pentos, but you have no interest in it. If you did, you would venture into the city, but instead you spend your time here, in the library, reading accounts of the same dead dragon lords whose legacy you claim has no hold on you.
Didn't know I was being so minutely observed.
You do not sleep.
Well, how can I with you haunting my every move?
Life has, I know, disappointed you.
Wow.
Perhaps I too am not the wife you would have wished for yourself.
Laena.
It does not pain me. I have made my peace. But you are more than a statement. The man I married is more than this.
Yeah, it's the annoying part of this time jump, because like you know who the characters were 10 years ago and now you're just seeing them 10 years later, but it's like it would have been nice to see how things changed and how they got to where they are, but I guess it is what it is.
We have left it unfunded. There should have been fortifications built. Watchtowers, a fleet of ships, a garrison of soldiers sent to hold our ground.
We cannot afford it. Our coffers are great, but not infinite.
There's so much animosity between them, like.
The cost of war is greater.
But Rhaenyra's making a lot of sense.
But we have been lax, and the old monster now lifts its head.
I wonder what she could have been if she had been taught all this shit when she was a child. Like, she would have been so well equipped to be queen that nobody could argue it. But now I'm seeing how equipped she is to be queen.
I wish to speak.
But like, now with Aegon being a boy, it just makes everything so much harder. Why are you standing, Allison?
I have felt the strife between our families of late, my queen. And for any offense given by mine, I apologize.
She didn't even have to do this. Allison's being
But
a
we
bitch.
are one house. And long before that, we were friends. My son, Viserys, will inherit the Iron Throne after me. I propose we betroth him to your daughter, Helena. Ally ourselves, once and for all. Let them rule together.
A most judicious proposition.
Yeah, but Allison's a bitch. Look at her face. So over her.
Additionally, if Syrax brings forth another clutch of eggs, your son, Aemond, will have his choice of them. A symbol of our goodwill.
Wow.
Rhaenyra.
I really dislike Allison. I don't know why. She just rubbed me the wrong way this time. Oh, her.
Oh, seven hells.
The milk.
My dear, a dragon's egg is a handsome gift.
The king and I thank you for your offer, and we will consider it duly. You must rest now, husband.
Yo, honestly, I wish someone would just... wow. I don't care how much of Allison's past I know. I don't like her. I'm sorry. I'm sure there's somebody that's watching this who's like, oh, Allison this and Allison that, you know, she's this. That was a great proposition.
To one of her plain-featured sons.
The proposal is a good one, my queen.
What?
We're a family. Let us put aside these childish quarrels. Join hands and be stronger for it.
My God.
You may do as you wish, husband.
Just murder her.
I am cold in my
Just
grave.
hire someone to just murder her in her sleep. You save so much time and energy for the future. Because she's the reason shit goes negative. You know it. I'm so stressed. I hate watching the reason things go bad in anything. Because you can see she's the reason. She's just pissed off because she's like, oh, Rhaenyra got to sleep around, but like, I had to sleep with the king. Yeah, you married a king. Rhaenyra did it. She married somebody who doesn't want her physically.
Your Grace, I feel...
No. I swear.
I have come to resign my position as Hand of the King.
Why?
The episode in the yard this morning, my son Harwin has disgraced himself, and every fishwife in King's Landing will soon be telling the tale.
Young Harwin's outburst was unfortunate, it's true. But he's been expelled from the City Watch. That seems punishment enough.
Forgive me, Your Grace, it is not.
Seriously, bro? Why? Why?
You have served me faithfully for many
God,
years.
people's honor and
Tell
shit
his hand.
piss me off.
Your advice has been sage, unmarked by self-interest, which stands in contrast to all others.
Yeah, your dad.
Speak kind words. But there is a shadow over my house, and it grows ever darker. I can no longer serve with integrity.
I'm so annoyed.
What is
I know
this
people are gonna just be so pissed off at me for this
Name it
video.
if it
I can
passes your
tell.
blue.
Like, I'm
Yes.
annoyed.
You must have your reasoning in plain language.
Bitch. Okay, I'm sorry. Shouldn't be calling her a bitch. I'm sorry. Pretty much everybody in this has turned into a bitch. I'm sorry.
I cannot.
Thank you. Thank you.
Then I cannot accept this.
My dear husband.
I said no.
If you insist, my king.
I do. You will continue in your service to the crown.
I would then ask leave to take my son from court and escort him back to the family seat at Harrenhal. He is my heir, and will be Lord of Harren's castle one day. It is time he assumed his duties there.
He knows what's really going on. You know what? I welcome anyone who wants to like explain Alicent's actions to me in a way that would make me like her. Because at this point, no argument in my mind is making me like her. I get she thinks her kids are gonna be murdered, but literally she just said her daughter would marry her son, which would make it so why would she murder her sons? Aegon doesn't even want to be king. He just wants to be he wants to be a philanderer who just goes around screwing anything that moves. Like, in this partnership right now.
It's been my duty to tell you of happenings about the castle that tonight you know, and I do not. King had an audience with my father.
He attempted to resign his post.
Not for as much. His honour's always been a millstone about his esteemed neck. Interesting you said attempted.
My lord husband refused to accept.
Then he fell short of confessing my brother's transgressions.
With his eruption in the yard, your brother all but confessed the truth himself.
Truth is one of favours, Your Grace. Do you expect the king to doom his dear daughter to exile, or even...
Tell you not now.
What is his game?
It's a willful blindness.
You're going against your brother and your father.
Surely suffer the same affliction if it came
Like,
to
I
it.
would not.
This episode just made
Lord
me
Lion
angry.
has to escort Sir Harwin back to Harrenhal to watch over his seat whilst he continues to serve his hand.
But the hand is compromised by the acts of his son. My father cannot give unbiased counsel to the king.
It is now as I rest to rue the absence of my own father. He wouldn't hesitate to speak the truth to the king if Otto Hightower was still at hand.
You cannot say, my queen, that your father would be impartial in this matter.
No, but he would be partial to me.
Yeah, so that's not impartial. Okay, I'm good. I'm good. I am gonna get so many dislikes for this video, but I do not even care. I am just so pissed off. Are you kidding me? Did you just see Kristen working his ass off for you? And this guy, for some reason, is just denouncing his whole family?
What you want with us? I am prepared to offer you mercy. If you're prepared to pay a little price.
What the fuck is this? Oh my god, I can't.
Child will not come.
My brave girl.
Daemon, don't do anything. Don't do anything bad.
I'm very sorry, my prince. I could lay open the wound. Try to remove the infant by way of the blade. But I cannot say for a surety whether it lives.
Would the mother survive it?
No.
Yo, he and Viserys literally got the same. What?
Vega, Dracarys.
What?
Dracarys.
Why?
Dracarys. Dracarys.
Why? What? What the fuck? Why? Explain.
That may be some time.
I'm this whole episode. I am just.
I will return. I promise. I will be a stranger when we meet again.
He knows. I mean, he's got to know. People think kids don't see things. They see everything. They just don't always understand what they're seeing. He understood that. All because of Kristen. So it's pissed me off.
We will exchange letters by Raven. That'd be fun.
Is Harwin Strong my father? Am I a bastard?
Damn, lie. Lie, girl.
You are a Targaryen. That's all that matters.
Oh, why didn't you lie to him? I guess you can't explain, like, like, my husband won't touch me, so it is what it is.
We're finished here. We're leaving.
Dragonstone?
What of your offer, Jace and Helena?
I have been undermined and made a spectacle. They whisper about me in the corridors. Well, I leave them to it.
No, girl, you leaving just makes it so that when it comes down to it...
To Dragonstone, then?
I should have left years ago.
What of your position?
Yeah.
You always said if you were absent from court, she would pour her honey in your father's ear.
The wise sailor flees the storms it gathers.
Wow.
Laena. Bring him. We'll need every sword we can muster.
Wow. This has really made me like Rhaenyra and really dislike everybody else. It's crazy. Like, I always liked Rhaenyra, but, like, she was always, like, making really childish, because, again, her age, decisions that I was like, girl, I know her leaving is not a good idea, but at the same time, I get why she feels like she needs to leave. Like, she feels like she needs to strengthen herself. I cannot believe I'm crying. I feel so bad for him. Fuck. What is this episode? Like, I'm actually so angry and depressed.
They're dead. You've heard the stories of Harrenhal, Your Grace. It's built in hubris by Harren the Black as a monument to his own greatness. Blood mixed into the mortar. It is said to be a cursed place, and it passes judgment on all who pass beneath its gates.
You are such a piece of shit. I cannot even express in words how much I detest this man.
The realm would not strive to fulfill it.
And you condone his actions and you get mad at Rhaenyra because she's sleeping with somebody else? Such a hypocrite.
I did not wish for this.
Yeah, but you're gonna profit and benefit from it. And you're not gonna say anything.
You will reward me.
Exactly. It's true, you will.
When the time is right.
I think this is probably gonna be one of the most opinionated House of the Dragon videos I have created to this point. I will go back and say, okay, you know what? At the end, Alicent didn't know what Larys was planning. And so I will not go after her for that. She didn't know he did this of his own volition. But going through the list, the amount of characters that I dislike now trumps the characters I liked or just didn't even really have a huge opinion on before. Kristen, loved watching his ass get kicked. Please do it again. Aegon, like I cannot, I mean, maybe he'll change. He's still very young. I don't see him as a leader at all. I don't even think he should be a leader. I feel like the fact that he's a boy is legit the only reason why anyone's gonna push for him to ascend. But he would be a terrible leader if it was just him. He the only thing he can be is a puppet at this stage. Alicent, as much as she did not have anything to do with the end, with Harwin, I don't even know if his dad survived, but I'm pretty sure the dad died too. But she all episode has just been poking and poking dissension between the boys. Like, the offer that Rhaenyra gave her was great, and it would have definitely solidified the relationship between their families. But just because it was Rhaenyra, and just because she looks at the kids as bastards, she's like, nah, man, I'm not letting my daughter anywhere near your sons. Who else is your daughter gonna get? You know what I like? Yes, I get it. The reality is that these kids were from a relationship that wasn't from Rhaenyra's actual husband, who doesn't want her. She wouldn't have kids if it was just her husband. She's not gonna force him, and he shouldn't have to feel forced to... I don't know. Like, everyone, I know you're just gonna dislike this. I know most people aren't even listening to this anymore because I'm just ranting in my anger because I am pissed off. And what the hell was Laena doing? Why did she decide to let herself be murdered by Vhagar? Is it because she knew she was gonna die? Is it because, like, explain that one to me. I think that's the only thing out of everything that's happened that I don't understand. So please, somebody explain that one for me, because I really do want to know. I want to understand what her mindset was, because if it was just like you thought you were gonna die, at least let the child potentially come out. Did you know the baby was dead already and you knew that there was no point? So you just need, like, what was the rationalization there? Was it just for Daemon? Because if that was the case, what? I don't know. I'm so mad. I am so mad. On my list, I have like 3 people I dislike, and in order, it's Larys. I think that's his name. I don't think it's Larys. I think it's Larys. Kristen, and Alicent. My top 3 dislikes immediately. I feel like as the story progresses, I'm gonna really just dislike all of them more. But I feel like Larys is still gonna be my number 1 because he murdered his father and brother. Kinslaying. Kinslaying is a huge no-no. Just in life. Like, what is it he wants? He wants to be hand of the king? Is that what he's looking for? Is that his end goal? Really? Murdering your father and your brother is worth that? Couldn't find another way around that? You know what? Whatever. I'm honestly just gonna keep ranting, and I gotta go. But I don't know. I mean, maybe I'm wrong about a lot of things, and I'm not understanding or seeing things. I welcome comments to understand better things that I've missed or I'm not understanding properly, because at this stage I was just really, really, really angry. And I understand the logic behind a lot of these things, but I think a lot of it's also just like personal prejudice against characters, like especially Rhaenyra, which kind of just pisses me off, because it doesn't seem like, again, I don't know, but it doesn't seem like throughout these past few years she's been horrible to anybody in the situation. Like, I don't think she's been horrible to Alicent. I don't think she's been horrible to Kristen. So I don't understand the fact that they're so, like, they're so hateful of her. Besides, they just feel hurt or jealous or envious, and so they're taking it on her. So I don't have any sympathy for them in that situation, because that's how I'm looking at it. But I don't know. Who knows? If you somehow liked this video of me going through all the stages of emotions, please like and subscribe for more, and we'll see what the hell is gonna happen in episode 7, because this was a doozy of an episode. Yeah, I can't even believe I cried for Harwin. I just met the man, but just the sadness of knowing that he died for no reason beyond his brother wants to get power, and his brother's a piece of shit. So, and he's literally saying goodbye to his sons, like, oh, I'll still see you, like, and he just was burnt to whatever. Like, that's it for now, guys. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.